Let me just explain to the public why I, representative of House District 5, but a representative for all people in the state of Michigan, based on how I vote. But let me explain to the people why today I will be voting no on Senate Bill Substitution 1. 120 pages. 120 pages we received to read, to understand, to comprehend. On an insurance bill, something so drastically important. And yes, I understand that the residents in the city of Detroit and other places deserve lower insurance rates. For those who do not understand what we are doing, let me explain. Let me break it down to a 5-year-old. Let's say, for instance, you have no fault. Only no fault. Your PIP is the largest portion of your bill. I know some people who are paying more than $4,000 just for no fault. Is that fair? Of course it isn't fair. Of course it's not fair. I want everyone to consider contacting your insurance company and asking your insurance company to give you a copy of your rider, R-I-D-E-R. See what it says. I would almost bet that more than half the people in this room, if they had only no fault, that their premium might be somewhere in the number of maybe $300. So yeah, I get it. I don't blame you. And then I have been hearing some of my colleagues who can afford this insurance, who's supposed to represent the people. I've heard some of my colleagues say, hey, it works for me. I can get a savings of $4,000. Well, what about the person who doesn't have insurance, who can't afford this so-called new way that, and I know it's going to pass today. What about those who don't have insurance? What about the homeless person who gets hit, struck, and put in a catastrophic situation by a hit-and-run driver? What about that person? So what this bill does is, it gives that person the wonderful opportunity to get $250,000 a cap, but they're placed in hospital for life. You know, when I came in this morning, today is Friday, and this is something we don't normally do. We don't have session on Friday, but of course we had to be here, and we had to be here by 8 o'clock. And as I was coming into the Capitol and going directly to the elevator, I saw the words, "In God We Trust." I am so privileged and honored to be here to represent the people in my district. But what I am disheartened about is that instead of in God we trust, what I've been hearing in so many hearts and what I've been seeing among people who I love, respect, and thought I trusted, it should, instead of in God we trust, it should say, in big business I trust. Our people deserve so much better. And I thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Chair.